At some point between your first coffee date and walking down the aisle, you're bound to ask yourself, is this man my happily ever after, or a shipwreck waiting to happen? Is he my soulmate, or a huge mistake? Is he a winner, or just wasting my precious time? Imagine having a crystal ball right now. How amazing would it be to gaze into your future and confidently say, yes, he'll make me happy. This love is the real deal. Or realize, if I stay with him, I'm settling. Is there someone better out there? Could I accidentally miss the greatest love of my life by staying with Mr. Just Okay? There are really only two scenarios. He's charming and kind, but he's simply not the one. If you stay, you'll be miserable. It's better to say a tough goodbye now, shed a few tears, and then move forward to someone better. He might be a quirky, goofy guy with imperfections, but he's your quirky, goofy guy. Somehow your quirks match his in a way that feels perfect. He's the one who will make you truly happy, and committing to him is your path to a wonderful future. But how do you know which one describes your guy? Even the smartest woman can feel foolish figuring this out. Let's face it, your man is complicated. He's neither perfect nor terrible. He's somewhere in the vast middle of maybe. You can't neatly tally his good and bad qualities like apples and oranges, because he's more like Carmen Miranda's entire fruit hat. Too many different fruits piled high. Kelly, a bright woman of 31, described her boyfriend this way. Well, on the plus side, we're both barbecue fanatics, baseball lovers, and big dog people. We both loathe early mornings and despise turning in early. Plus, we both randomly went to John F. Kennedy Middle School, though in different states. But on the downside, we argue constantly over trivial things. I dream of having 3 kids, and he's uncertain about even having one. Our romantic timing rarely syncs up, and we irritate each other endlessly in the kitchen. Sigh. If only relationships came with instruction manuals. Those early days are so confusing, full of swirling anxiety and little glimmers of hope, breaking through like fragile crocuses in winter. Worst of all, reliable insight is scarce. When friends inquire about your feelings, you're left serving them a confusing, emotional stir-fry. All you know is you crave certainty, but how on earth do you find it? His quiet nature, is it charmingly shy or dangerously cold? Is he a sweetheart or Hannibal Lecter wearing a disguise? And even when you do find clues, decoding them is exhausting. Imagine you're an absolute beach lover and then discover your boyfriend detests sand. Do you shrug and carry on? Your friends weigh in immediately. But he's so successful, but you're obsessed with the beach. Will he eventually embrace it? Will you tire of the waves? Never. Will this tiny difference wedge itself between you over time? Nearly every woman in a growing relationship desperately craves certainty. Like Laura, 33, whom I met at an airport during a seemingly endless flight delay. We ended up chatting about her boyfriend, Jack. Laura told me they were approaching a commitment, perhaps moving in together. But honestly, I'm worried Jack isn't the right person for me, she admitted, looking queasy, like a novice skydiver before the first jump. We've dated for 5 months and we've shared countless long, rambling phone conversations that felt wonderful. But here's the thing, Laura whispered urgently. I'm not head over heels about him. I care, but shouldn't I be wildly in love by now? Something is missing? Magic, maybe? But am I just being childish? Do adults need fireworks and singing birds? Maybe I'm holding out for some fantasy. Jack's great. We get along. He even gave me a promise ring. She paused, thoughtful. But am I kidding myself because deep down, I really want to get married? I feel like I'm standing at a fork in the road. If Jack isn't right, I should leave now, right? She sighed heavily. Wouldn't it be easier if we could just hold back our feelings until we're totally sure the guy's completely in love with us and thoroughly vetted? But we women don't function that way. Our hearts are exposed. It's terrifyingly vulnerable, and I hate that. Falling in love is exciting, but why does it have to be so uncertain? The early stages of relationships are baffling. Every attempt to find clarity often leaves us even more confused. We've tried asking, do I love him? Seems simple enough, until you dig deeper. What exactly does love mean anyway? Attraction? Butterflies? Constant thoughts of him? Missing him when apart, though he might drive you nuts when together? Love is too tricky to define, especially when you recall past disasters you've loved. Then there's relentless analysis. Why does he stare strangely when you kiss? What's that annoying whistling in his left nostril? Will it someday push you over the edge? And why, just when you're getting close, do you end up arguing? It's like reading soggy tea leaves, utterly meaningless and frustrating. The guy speaks. Honestly, when women overanalyze our relationship endlessly, it feels discouraging, like she secretly dislikes me. If we were truly compatible, wouldn't things flow naturally without this exhausting examination? We also endlessly examine our own motives. Is it insecurity? Family pressure? Fear you'll never find better? But inside your head is a tangled jungle of motivations. Sorting through it seems impossible. And compatibility? Shared interests, like both loving dogs, should help, but often they mean little if the deeper connection isn't there. Plenty of compatible people feel nothing special when together. Compatibility alone won't reveal Mr. Right. You're turning and turning, seeking some magical clue that never materializes. You're waiting for that perfect day with him that proves everything, or that awful fight exposing him as a fraud. Neither arrives, leaving you adrift, uncertain, and afraid you'll remain in limbo forever. Ambivalence drains your soul. It risks drifting into a relationship you never truly wanted or drifting away from the man who might have been Mr. Right. But perhaps we've been looking in the wrong places all along. Yes, your guy is complicated, but what if our entire method for finding Mr. Right has been misguided? That could explain why we're so stuck. What if you could clearly see the future with him right now? You can. Keep reading. Oops, wrong guy. We all crave certainty, yet we often don't know how to recognize it. This truth profoundly affected my own life. My mother, a wonderful woman, repeatedly chose the wrong partner. She married my charming, rebellious father, handsome, artistic, from a respectable family, thinking he'd be perfect. They had nothing in common except biology. She saw him as her prize. He thought she'd be submissive. He was wrong. They divorced when I was 4, leaving me fatherless until 16. Her next marriage wasn't any wiser. By then, she was desperate for stability, settling on a flashy, smooth-talking man because he seemed successful. They fought constantly. My childhood memories are dominated by their angry, shouting matches. You deserve better. Your future family deserves better. If you're ready for the truth, if lasting love is your goal, let's stop the guessing game. No more mistakes or wasted time. If you can handle the truth, your path to happiness is clear. The guy speaks. Love matters to us guys too. When you were in your 30s, messing around wasn't fun anymore. I want real love, something certain. I'll show you exactly how to spot the right person. No more uncertainty. You'll finally know if you're on track toward lasting happiness or if you're wasting precious time. You'll either confidently embrace your future together or move forward to find real love elsewhere. Ready? Keep watching. Your answers are ahead.